Good to see you again. This is Arirang News coming to you live from Seoul. I'm Na Hyun-kyung. We begin with news from the presidential office of Cheong Wa Dae. President Park Geun-hye has named the head of Korea's spy agency as her new chief of staff. She also replaced her senior press secretary and appointed 4 additional advisors. For details, let's bring in our presidential office correspondent Choi You-sun. So You-sun, months of speculation has finally ended.
Hi, Hyun-kyung. Speculation had brewed that President Park's Chief of Staff Kim Ki-chun will step down to take responsibility for a discord within the presidential office that followed a controversial document leak late last year. Kim had also come under fire for his role in the president's series of failed personnel appointments, including 2 prime minister nominees who were forced to resign last year. Earlier today, President Park went against media speculation and named National Intelligence Service Director Byung-kee to be her new chief of staff. A career diplomat, was involved in President Park's primary race back in 2007 and assisted the president in her 2012 presidential election victory. As one of President Park's confidants, the new chief of staff served as the Korean ambassador to Japan after the president took office in 2013. Political watchers say appointing a confidant as a chief of staff reflects the president's determination to transform her leadership style and to better coordinate policies with the ruling party in the 3rd year of her presidency. Hyun-kyung?
And this was certainly a surprise. Now, Cheong Wa Dae also announced who will be replacing Lee's absence. He's a seat at the spy agency, right?
Right. President Park has named Lee Byung-ho the former deputy director of the spy agency. Having served 26 years in the intelligence community, Lee was also the Korean ambassador to Malaysia. In a likely attempt to improve communication with the public, President Park also replaced her senior press secretary. She named her special cultural advisor, Kim Sung-woo, a career journalist, to replace former press secretary Yoon Do-hyun. President Park, who had named 4 honorary special advisors last month to assist her in running the country, has announced a list of 3 political advisors. Ju Oh-young, Yoon Sang-yeon, and Kim Jae-won are all experienced ruling party lawmakers, having held leadership posts within the party and are close to the president. And lastly, the president added former opposition lawmaker Kim Kyung-jae as her additional press relations advisor. Interesting to note, Kim had crossed party lines to assist President Park in transitioning into the presidential office in 2013. And that's it for now. I'm Choi You-sun reporting on President Park's appointment of her new chief of staff.